My name is Mila Berhane with Greenhand Nursery. We are in Baton Rouge. Our nursery has been established for over 30 years. We propagate everything we sell. We propagate it from cuttings, from seed, and we grow mostly plants hard to find.
That's a bitter melon. And a lot of people, they swear for it. It is good for sugar, for diabetic people. It grows in the summer. It's a hot weather plant. It grows just like okra. It grows from spring until fall, and that's it. Yeah.
I grew up in a farming town, and even though I didn't grow in the fields or in the farm, but everything was related to agriculture. It was a coffee plantation area, so plants was always a way of living, and so we always have at least few vegetables growing during the growing season. I grew up with a three sisters garden system, which is like a mixed vegetable, like a bean, corn, or whatever was available. And here in our garden, that's what we are trying to do, is trying to have like a multi-cropping system with our little garden we have over here. So we do this is the milkweed. That's what it's called, hairy balls, and this seed pod is ready to be, almost ready to be harvested, and it's making a bunch of them. It's for the monarchs. We acquired this land about more 35 years ago, but our goal was always to have a little farm. We didn't expect to go into nursery business. Mostly we were trying to grow some few plants, probably to grow for ourselves or do landscape, but then the little hobby became a business. And so, so it has taken us over 30 years to put this place together. Of course, when we bought this place, there was nothing on it, mostly like a few trees. So whatever we have now, we have been growing it through all these 30 plus years. All the plants in the parsley family, they are biennial, so it will make seed the second year. The same thing like carrots. So we can eat it the first year, but for seed, it has to be, they will produce the seeds in the second year. So this is a 2-year-old plant, and now we have seeds. I think my favorite thing to grow is whatever is growing with the season. I think it's amazing to see, to growing from like saving the seeds to have something that when you plant it, you end up with those beautiful plants. But probably my favorite thing of everything is to hear the customers being pleased with the type of plants and the quality of plants we provide. When they were starting the farmers market, I was working with Southern University, which I still do. And so I got a little involved with the beginning of the farmers market. So I was very familiar with the very beginning of the farmers market. And of course, it was natural for us to apply to be a vendor. So that's why we've been part of the farmers market from the very beginning. And I think this is what is amazing about the Red Stick Farmers Market, because there is a big variety of all kind of farmers, all kind of products that the vendors bring. And probably what I didn't mention, that our Red Stick Farmers Market is producers only. So you know that what you are getting there is what the farmers produce. We have lasted for so many years at the farmers market because we get the input from the customers. And I think this is the best part of the week, to hear how satisfied with the plants, and the plants we give them, they end up in a good place. And we always have compliments like, my garden is just plants only from you, you know. And so We got customers that they will, if they are looking for a plant, they almost sure that they are going to find it over here. So that's very fulfilling for us to know that the customer expect the quality of plants and the kind of plants they are looking for.
These is a hibiscus, makes a beautiful flower. Well, this is the hibiscus you can make tea out of, the flower and the leaves. And what I like best about it is delicious and very nutritious to eat.
In salad.
In a salad or
Just
I don't-
that. Or just like that.
I don't have time to make a salad. I just eat the leaf right off the tree.
It's just two of us doing it. And one of the reasons why we have a big different rooms is, for one thing, we want to have a diversity in the garden. And so, of course, we have to be over here on the daily basis. We can't leave this place alone for a couple of days. Somebody has to be what we call scouting or harvesting or planting, or we have to be doing something. The truth is, you really have to like it in order to be over here all the time. Most people think it's a lot of work, but for us, it's like it's an enjoyment. It's like relaxing to do all these kind of things, taking care of the garden, the plants. And it's more than the plant. You know, we have the whole ecosystem. We have birds. We have all kind of creatures right here.
And this is how it makes.
Yeah, and that's
For
that's
next
the plant.
year.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, and we used to have like a beans and corn in here, but because of the rain, we didn't plant the corn. But we have some more vegetables growing right there, and we have some pumpkins. So now we're waiting, and we are going to plant them right. In January, we start getting ready with all the plants for the spring. Of course, by January, this is a 12-month farming state. So it's like we're going year-round. So let's say we started in the spring, and then we start bringing all the spring vegetables and flowers and different plants that they flower in the spring. And at the same time, we are getting ready for the summer. Like, for example, right now we have a bunch of perennials that they will flower in the summer. So that at the same time we are selling in the spring, we are getting ready for the summer. Right now we are selling plants for the summer, and we are getting ready for the fall, which are going to start with again with vegetables again, tomatoes and all the green crops, different type of herbs and perennials. So it's a whole circle to be down there. I think it makes it a little easy for us, because after doing it so many years, we know exactly what is going to be growing, and we know when we start getting prepared to bring all this to go with the season. This data bank has taken me so many years to put it together, because I can't write too much stuff, because then the font will be too small and it's hard for people to read. So I had to come and just give, like in as much information as I can in a little paragraph. But I have several files, and all of this is in PowerPoint, so wherever I need to get the information, I keep adding it into my data bank. So I had those files just by vegetable, by flower, by season. So I hadn't classified like that. So, but it takes time, but it pays off, because everybody likes this kind of information. It takes time to collect this information, but I think it's something everybody likes to have it right there. What happened at the market, we started around 6 o'clock in the morning, and so to set up, and then by the end, let's say after 12:30, 1 o'clock is when we finish. So in other words, it's like from 6 to 1. So we're talking about 7 hours. We become like a family. You know, some of the vendors have been down there from the very beginning with us. And I think something we're trying to do, and I hope we're trying to do it well, is mentoring new farmers, guiding on what is going on at the market. we always are open to help any farmers that come right there, a new one. Or if we know of a new farmer, trying to invite them to be a member of the farmers market. I think Breda brings us the independence to grow whatever we want to grow. And so I think this is what is very important. And of course, having the support from the organization. We are there all the time, every Saturday, for every market. I think it's a community right there at the farmers market. That's what is very nice to interact with the customers. We have some customers that they love these fact sheets, and so I have so many of them. They come and take pictures because they said we are giving them the information. It's more than just going to the garden center. We give them more than just because we are right there, person to person. We give them more as much information as we can. Our motto is like, if it doesn't flower, don't sell. So, and also we want to bring, let's say, for example, it's a flowering plant. We want to show exactly what the customer is getting. If the plant is not flowering, unless it's a request or people are very familiar with the plant, we bring them. But usually we trying to show exactly the type of plant you are getting. And when it comes to vegetables, that goes with the season. People expect to have lettuce in the fall, they expect to have broccoli, and all those kind of crops. So definitely we are going to get ready to start getting them ready for whatever season is. And of course, in the spring is the tomatoes. Tomatoes, everybody's waiting for the tomatoes, and sweet basil. So that's something, again, because through the years, we know exactly when to bring them. I think it's part of our mission. It's more than selling. It's probably pass on the information, as much information as we can. This vegetable is an Egyptian vegetable. The name is molokhia. We are so thankful to Breda and the Red Stick Farmers Market for allow us to bring our produce. We've been members of this organization for the 25 years. And it's something I would like to encourage people is to come and visit. It will be an experience that they will like them, make them to come back again. And of course, something that is very important is encourage new farmers to come and become members of the farmers market. It's never enough farmers in any farmers market or in general. We need more people involved in agriculture.
They call it wishbone plant. It has like a wishbone in here.
Thank you to Breda and congratulations in 25th anniversary. I think it's very important and very rare for any organization to reach 25 years and still growing. So many organizations start and go, but I think it's the leadership what makes this organization to last that long and being successful. So thank you again. That's a Mexican mint. This is the regular mint. And these are all the, look how gorgeous is that, the Cuban oregano.
My name is Bud Benton from Bachelor, Louisiana. I'm the owner, operator of Monjardin Farms. The Monjardin is French for my garden. That came about as a result of people asking me, what's growing in your garden?
All right, Bud is the man. Bud is the man.
Bud is the man. He keeps everybody happy. And
Well, I got the best job in the world. I make people happy.
yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Other guys out here with the vegetables that make people healthy, I
Right.
keep them happy.
You keep them happy. And out of all these sunflowers that you see,
Look, you see that lady? She lady smile.
okay,
They make you smile. It's
he's a sunflower all by himself.
And it's contagious.
He hadn't been here in a
We
while.
were somewhere else and we got in our
missed
car
him.
over here and I saw them. I said, oh, John,
All right,
we have
thank
to
you.
come over here and
Oh,
buy
we
them.
glad to see you. A sight for sore eyes.
Well, I started growing vegetables in July of 1986. And about October of 86, we started going to a farmer's market, which was a little pop-up market in New Roads. A Mrs. Calandro, that was the owner of what's now Calandro's two stores, came by and bought some produce from me and said, you need to come to my store. I didn't know who she was, and I asked her. She says, I'm Mrs. Calandro. My husband and I own the store. My sons are running it now. About 10 days or so later, I delivered my first load of produce to Calandro's on Government Street. And I've been going there ever since. We started going to this market when it was started back in 96, in November of 96. And we've been doing a few vegetables, a few flowers, but here we've gradually transitioned away from the vegetables and doing only cut flowers. I'm about almost 81 years old, and like I say, I have done a lot of things in my life to make a living, but this is one of the most fulfilling things that I've ever done. It's a good feeling to hear people say, oh my God, they're so beautiful. I get up in the morning and go to work. I have a reason to get up. And at the end of the day, a good feeling that I have accomplished something and made a lot of people happy.
I'm Grant Guidros, and I'm the farmer, owner, operator with my wife Allison of Fullness Farm here in Baton Rouge. The first time we came out here, it was really overgrown, but I immediately noticed the trees and the ditches and the swales and the catch ponds. So it's really important for kind of some, you know, these kind of trends are coming back in permaculture, but you know, I immediately noticed it was something that, hey, these guys were doing, you know, 100, 200 years ago. We're doing these principles that help the land drain, help to retain the water, and I knew it would keep our fields draining, and I like it because the water gets restored to the aquifers. The river takes a bend in toward us here, and so we're only maybe less than a quarter mile from the river. So yeah, excellent soil, really good soil, really dark and beautiful, and has a lot of minerals, and it dries out quick, which is real important. And so yeah, we're really happy here. It really starts, you know, a month, 2 months, 3 months before that market. You know, we're putting seeds in the ground, prepping beds to prepare the soil to plant, and then you have to tend that crop. It's a lot of work, but I guess anything really good, anything worth doing is going to be a little bit hard, and this is something I feel called to do, and feel like I'm really blessed and fortunate to be able to do this, and that I found this passion, and that I get to make a living and provide for my family and give to our community. I really like farming. It has a good flow to the week, that we're into production and maintenance of crops at the beginning of the week, and then it kind of tapers off into where harvesting and washing and packing toward the end of the week, and then culminating in the market. What we're doing, it seems like foreign now, but it's something everyone used to do. You know, everyone used to have a garden, and sort of like it's that's something we're passionate about, is encouraging people to pick up the trowel, pick up the shovel, pick up the rake, you know, and start a garden of their own in some way, you know, be involved in your own food production. Here's a bed of, this first bed here is watermelons, an old variety called Sugar Baby we're growing, and have it on the edge of the field, and we'll grow them away from everything, kind of save room. Here's beds that are out of production that we'll be planting soon, so we got them covered up and getting ready to be prepared. This is a Italian dandelion. It's two different varieties. One of them is a red vein variety, really good sauteed. Here's our cash crop. Our main cash crop is our lettuce and baby greens that go into a salad mix. And that's probably what people are most excited about at market. And now's the off season, so you know, now we don't grow as much. It doesn't grow as well, but we still grow it year round. Here's a young bed of green onions, and then down the middle is fennel. This is amaranth and purslane. This is a bed of pea shoots that we'll kind of harvest as a microgreen. These are beds that are in intermediate production. We've got, here is arugula down the sides, and then down the middle are cucumbers. So it's called a intercropping, where we'll seed a quick crop along with one that takes a little bit longer. And the quick crop is, we've already harvested microgreens from here. In another week, we'll harvest the baby greens. And then the baby greens are a 30-day crop, and the cucumbers are a 60-day crop. So we get the baby greens, cut them, and get them harvested before the cucumbers need all that room. And here's more mature cucumbers that we've been picking from for a little while. And here's some green onions here. And then this is basil that we're letting flower to feed the bees. Two different varieties. This one's a holy basil, is a Thai basil, and look, you can see all the bees on there. Yeah, here's the watermelon. And then it was interplanted with this mustard green. I had mustard greens on this side too. And then after we harvested them, I brought in this fabric on top of it so the watermelons will take over. You can see, yeah, each of these flowers will be a fruit. A little baby squash in here, and just eat them. This is my favorite variety of squash, is a Zephyr squash. After we started growing this one, I kind of stopped growing any other ones. So this is what a bed looks like at the end of the cycle this time of year. A lot of weeds. You know, I try to get things mowed before they make too many seeds. So these are 6 different varieties of lettuce we're growing this time of year that'll make it into our salad mix. These are different, what are called Salanova varieties. You can grow them as a head lettuce, but harvest them as a baby. But the one I'm most excited about is this one. It's a great lettuce, great flavor, and it grows especially well in the heat. It's the best heat-tolerant lettuce we've grown, so it's allowed us to really keep growing salad in the heat in the hottest time of the year. It's called Muir, but just a great lettuce variety. At the market, my favorite thing is kind of the feedback you get from the customers. They are like real discerning customers, you know, they are really into vegetables. And then so they really appreciate the quality and the time that we take to make things, and the variety selection. So, you know, it's something I wouldn't ever get if I was selling to a produce distributor. You know, I would never get that direct feedback from the customer. Having the other farmers at the market, even if they're growing the same things as us, you know, I refer to them as co-opetition. Because really, think about what percentage of food is consumed here that is grown locally. I think we're doing a great thing. You know, I want to see more people doing what we're doing, and part of our mission is training up more farmers. And so I would love if there's, you know, years down the road, man, there's 10, 20 farmers that I helped trained up that are there now, and they're able to grow food and make this possible for a lifestyle.
Red Stick Farmers Market. We're here every Saturday from 8 to 12 in downtown Baton Rouge. It's a great place to come, meet your neighbors, talk to local farmers, see what's growing in Louisiana during that season. I'm the Executive Director of BREDA. That stands for Big River Economic and Agricultural Development Alliance. And what we do here at BREDA is we are a nonprofit that's dedicated to supporting and sustaining small family farmers, and at the same time connecting our community with fresh, locally grown food. Every day at the farmers market is different, and that's what makes it so special. We have loyal customers that are here at 8 a.m. every Saturday, and they're buying all their groceries for the week. They're getting their milk, their eggs, their dairy, their fresh vegetables, meats, honey. We have 2 green nurseries that bring beautiful plants to grow your own vegetable garden at home, which a lot of people have really gotten into since COVID. So, you know, you think farmers market, and sometimes you just think I'm going to get squash or zucchini, but I think one of the really special parts of our market is that you find things here that you don't find in a grocery store. You find 8 to 10 different varieties of mushrooms that are grown right here in the Baton Rouge area. You find really unique vegetables, plants, native plants that you can grow in your garden, and you get to learn about them, how to care for them, pick up recipes. That's really what makes a farmer's market special, is that connection to the human on the other side that's growing that crop that you get to take home and then eat on your plate that night.
You have amazingly good things at the farmer's market. Come on and go.
Come on, you should come and get some tomatoes from the farmer's market.
I bet you even want some gelato. It's really good.
What's your favorite fruit and vegetable to get at the market?
Strawberries.
Mine is peaches because they're very good.
That's a fake cucumber?
These are where the tomatoes are. They're just a little bit ready to grow.
Yeah.
These strawberries are over there.
You got all that?
And strawberries and tomatoes are over there. Cucumbers and other stuff. And over here, these are like peppers, maybe. Not peppers,
This is the only tomatoes only growing.
Do your sisters eat all the tomatoes and don't give you any? No.
Daddy cooks some.
And these are cucumbers right there.
Those are good.
We're at the Red Sticks Farmer Market.
The kids love it, and you know, we see families grow up here. They come as babies, their parents bring them, and it's just wonderful to see them grow up at the market, have a connection with the farmers. People have pictures with the farmers that they bring, and you know, we have one little girl that makes drawings for Mr. Buddy with the plantation pecan that she brings to him of Buddy and Kate, and it's just the sweetest thing to really see those connections coming to life. I think that people, if you've never been here, you're really missing out. Like, it's really one of the crown jewels of our city. And not only are you connecting with farmers and getting fresh, healthy food, but you get to connect with your neighbor. And I think that the part that I really love is that it's an equalizer. You know, you can be young, old, from the rural areas, from the city. It doesn't matter. People can come here, they can find that common connection, they can have a cup of coffee, talk to the farmers, have breakfast inside Main Street Market. The kids have a great time. There's just really something for everyone. So if I was telling people, you know, why should I come? I mean, there's so many reasons, but the heart of it is really people, and it's that connection to people. This is supported by a local nonprofit that really does the behind-the-scenes work to bring this to life, not only every Saturday, but, you know, 3 times during the week. So we actually have 4 weekly locations that Bretta coordinates and recruits farmers and vets the products, and you know, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes to bring this to life every week.
Right? I still didn't see any strawberries. I think they're
We come out to the Thursday market. It's here at Pennington every Thursday from 8 to 12 to market our handmade goat milk soap. Avery and I milk the goats ourselves twice a day to have the freshest milk going into the soap. And we are so grateful for this market because it's an opportunity to meet a lot of people in our own community that otherwise would know nothing about us. We are so thankful for Bretta. If it weren't for them, our business would not be where it is today, in all honesty. I was able to quit my full-time job a couple years ago to do this full-time, and it's because of the opportunity that Bretta gave us to come and market both here and on Saturday at the Red Stick Farmers Market. So we are eternally grateful for everything they have done for us and my family. If you love supporting local farmers, this is definitely the place to do it. There are so many wonderful, hard-working farmers here. Just for instance, Avery and I, you know, we get up at 5:30 every single morning to milk the goats. And we work hard all day long. It doesn't stop, but it's worth it to have a better product, a safer, healthier product for all of us to enjoy, the whole family.
I'm selling chicken salad with my dad, and we are running our own business making dog treats, and me and my brother are gonna buy a stock at Amazon once we make enough money from that.
Give me a second to get your treat.
In our dog treats, we put sweet potato, peanut butter, whole wheat flour, and eggs, and we roll them out, bake them, and bag them. And it's a pretty straightforward process. And in my dad's stuff, our famous chicken salad has dried cranberries and smoked almonds, and whenever the cranberries moisturize, they release a sweet, fruity flavor you can't get from anywhere else. We have a lot of vendors here. They each sell their own stuff. We have farmers, we have Miss Lisa sells soup, a goat soap. It's pretty diverse, all the products here, and it makes for a really interesting atmosphere whenever we're here. Come get some chicken salad from Yes Chef.
I'm Kathleen Cooper. I'm the baker for Fort Grove Artisan Bakery, and we are located in Plaquemine, Louisiana, but our storefront is the Farmers Market here in Baton Rouge. We started about 13, 14 years ago. It was kind of a pipe dream for a lot of years, but realized that there was a real market for true artisan breads in Baton Rouge. And so here we are. We deal with European-style breads. We have our sourdough. That's become quite popular. And we do also some pastries, assorted pastries. Our philosophy is just take it to the people. And everything here is fresh, it's local. This is truly grassroots for Baton Rouge as far as local produce. It's good, healthy. With our business, we don't put any type of preservatives in our product. That's what's so special about it, that, you know, the ingredients are simple. This has been a dream of mine for many, many, many years. And after I retired from being a nurse practitioner, this is what I wanted to do. We traveled quite a bit and had wonderful breads both in the United States and in Europe. And so then I decided to go to the French Culinary Institute in New York and study bread baking. And so here we are. This is such a valuable piece of our community. Just the vibe you get here every Saturday morning or on Thursdays or on Tuesdays, whatever market. It's the same, a lot of the same people come and they gather. It's a gathering point for the city. So we're doing a lot of things by helping the community just be a community and be together. And so you get that real sense of belonging, but also we're giving them a valuable product that you just can't buy anyplace else.
One of my friends from California, he's actually from Baton Rouge, but he's been living out there for a while. He's back in town, and I'm meeting him here. And I used to come here with my mom all the time. I haven't done that in a little bit, so that's just what I'm doing. I guess every single person that you come out here to talk to, they'll tell you about their small town. And you got people from all over Louisiana come out here, a lot of different products. Like, I didn't know that anyone made wine in Louisiana until I came out here. You got all kinds of different meat products. You got people that are, I guess, into the plant-based thing. Even right here behind us, there's somebody who just sells mushrooms. Yeah, definitely all about the community.
We're here selling old-fashioned tea cakes and sweet potato pies. Now, the one thing you need to understand is that our market has been open for right at 24 years. And of course, I've been here 24 years. I am basically the oldest vendor here in the market. I've seen many come and go. So for the last 24 years, I've been right here involved in the market. If I don't sell the tea cakes, my joy is to just, say good morning and good to see you out and welcome to the market. That's my thing. But for the most part, they always buy my goods. I am usually sold out about 10:30 each and every Saturday. And the market has been a real, truly blessing to most of us that are farmers or bakers or whatever capacity we're serving in. And guess what? What? You almost caught me when I'm sold out. 7. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank
Have
you.
a great day, dear. Okay.
See you next week.
Yes, ma'am.
Or the next time.
Oh, the next time. Thank you so much.
Okay.
We like to encourage everyone and in the city of Baton Rouge and surrounding area to come out each and every Thursday, 8 o'clock until 12 noon, as well as on a Saturday, 8 o'clock to 12 noon as well.
These are absolutely delicious.
That's what they tell me.
Okay, I want one of those.
All right.
Every Saturday we come out here, Lena Farms, and we come and sell the produce that we've developed over the week. So right now we have hibiscus tea, jellies, honeys, some peppers, that sort of thing. And we just come here and try to sell what we can. I mean, I've been coming here ever since I was a little kid. I love coming here and seeing all the people who travel just to come to the farmers market, the people who live in the community just to come and see what the community has to offer. It's really great to see just, especially after this past year, the community coming together and coming to see the stuff that we have to offer. It's really a family effort. Our entire family pitches in to help out with the family business. My grandma, she's the CEO, head of it. I come and help out whenever I can because I'm in school right now. My mom, who's all the way in Florida, is also growing stuff in her backyard just to help out here. My uncle, he helps out with the social media and making the labels. My aunt, she comes and helps out whenever she can. And yeah, it's a family effort, really.
We are here just getting the fresh fruits and vegetables, and brought my brother and sister and brother-in-law down here with us to enjoy the market. They're older, and they came out with us to enjoy getting the fruits and vegetables as well. We enjoy being here, and we can, get the fruits and vegetables that we need, and we feel they're good for us. Nothing that's going to harm us.
I just get my gelato, go home, eat my cookies, and then I'm practically just done for the rest of the day. Oh, yeah.
selling low carb and keto frozen meals. They're fully cooked and frozen. All you have to do is warm them. And if you're on a keto diet, you have come to the right place. They are delicious, homemade. I get everything that I can from the farmer's market. You just got to come by and try them. You don't have to cook. My motto is we cook so you don't have to. I love bread. I have been at the farmer's market for 13 years this past April. It has been amazing for me. I was just selling online, just a few customers I was delivering, and then I transitioned from that to here, and I've been here 13 years. And I love it. It's a great system for our community and our farmers, and it helps to just get fresh produce and have a community spirit about it.
Say, Andy, you think I should show him what these are for, really?
Don't worry, show your face, show them.
Here.
Tell me what's up.
These is a hibiscus, makes a beautiful flower. Well, this is the hibiscus you can make tea out of, the flower and the leaves. And what I like best about it is delicious and very nutritious to eat.
In salad.
In a salad or
just like that. Or just like that.
I don't have time to make a salad. I just eat the leaf right off the tree.
Hello, my name is Mila Berhani, and we are with the Red Stick Farmers Markets as a vendors. We've been members of the market for the last 25 years, and we've been selling plants. We sell plants, vegetables, all kind of rare plants we can find. After 25 years, people ask us if we still like it, and this is the best part of the market, coming and interact with the customer and get the feedback from the customer saying how happy they are with their plants, and if we have repeat customers, it's because they like what we are doing. And again, we have unique plants that we are the only one we're growing, and it is really very fulfilling for us, you know, knowing that the customers are pleased with the plants we grow.
You can't tell them what the name is, yes. True, I'm going to have 2 of those. Thank you. I'm buying butterfly plants. This is a kind of milkweed, which monarchs eat, and I also, what was it? Do you have my other one? Yeah. Bronze fennel, which is for the swallowtail. Every plant from here to here is a butterfly plant.
Yeah, we're Contreras Meat Market out of Kentwood, Louisiana. We've been in business for 63 years doing custom cuts of beef and pork. We're at the Red Stick Farmers Market every Thursday from 8 to 12 and Saturday morning inside 8 to 12 downtown. We just can't thank y'all enough for supporting our market. All of these businesses represent families, and we all depend on you. We can't do it without you. We truly appreciate your business. We can't thank you. We're going to try to get them in these bags.
I might have to take one at a time out of your pocket.
Lord, as a kid, I had a lot of eggs. It's something that's in your blood. A lot of it.
Few of the programs that we do beyond Red Stick Farmers Market, we have a great program in partnership with Louisiana Healthcare Connections, where families that have SNAP can come to the market and come to our tent. And when you spend up to $15, you swipe your SNAP card, and we actually provide double and matching tokens for you to spend on fresh, healthy food. So just check in with us, bring your SNAP card, and you can double your buying power for fresh, locally grown foods. We also have a kids program, and our kids program, any child 2 to 12 years old, they can come to the market, come to our yellow tent here, sign up, and they get $2 free in wooden tokens, and kids get to use those to actually shop directly with farmers. So they can talk with the farmer, they can learn about, you know, where do these strawberries come from, or where does the satsuma grow? So it's a great way for us to really connect children with local farmers and their local community, and that's in partnership with Baton Rouge Clinic. So we're excited to have programs that really make an impact in the community. They have the dual benefit. Not only are we really increasing that access for fresh, healthy food, but at the same time, that's additional revenue for our small family farmers, which goes back to our mission of just really finding ways to give them direct sales opportunities so that they can stay on the farm, we can preserve farmland, and really have them keep growing this beautiful, fresh, healthy food so we can have these vibrant marketplaces that Breda provides.
All you got to do is put down the information here, and I can give you those tokens.
White eggplant. These are all from the market. I'm here every week. 3 times a week we have nice farm fresh ingredients. This is going on the grill. Let that go simmer down. Now I'm gonna add some bomb peppers. Got this from the market too. Let me show you what that does. Look. Bomb pepper. No, right over there so he can see it. I'm just gonna put a little on here because the farmer said that the heat varies from person to person. So I'm just gonna take 2 little pieces to put on there, and then we'll determine how hot that is. Is it too hot for me? Is it not too hot for me? We shall see. I'm not putting a lot of seed in there because the seeds is where you get some of that heat going in there. So now we're gonna add some cracked black pepper on there. And you already know I have my seasoning blend out. Then we're gonna add some of my Creole garlic. This is low in sodium, and no matter what brand you use of anything, try and go lower in sodium. Little bit of oil on there. You need some oil to get it going, but not a whole lot. And then I'm gonna add some black pepper. Look at the color, how it's starting to come along in there. Mariah, you poached me 2 poached eggs? Because we're gonna add an egg in there too. Because I know you like poached eggs, so we're gonna add that in there too. Spread that around, let the heat get to it. The tomatoes are gonna cook faster than the eggplant. That's fine because tomatoes are gonna add like a little sauce to go with it. I could have used chopped tomatoes, but I don't want to use chopped tomatoes, so I'm not going to. I'm gonna add a little bit of diced onion in there. Put that right there. I like my vegetables nice and crunchy. Put some bell pepper on there. And these are all things that you can come to the market, you find out here. We even had some shiitake mushroom from the market. I'm not gonna use any of those in this particular dish right here. But if that's one of the things that you like, add it in there. Not a problem. Not a problem, not a problem. Now, if you notice, I hadn't gone in to add any salt in there yet. I'm gonna taste a piece afterwards to see if I need a little salt in there, but if I do, it'll be very little. And again, those of you that know me, you know I don't use a lot of salt in there. But come down, buy fresh, buy local, support our farmers, and do your body some good. Eat what's in season, get to know the farmers, and they'll introduce you to new items. Like I've never tried the bomb pepper, so I'm about to try it today. I'm going to taste a piece of my eggplant. Really good. I'm going to add a touch of salt. Watch my sprinkle. It's 3 fingers. That is all the salt that's going on there. Okay. Now I'm going to add a little water. Be right back. Keep looking at that. I need this to steam a little bit. And I'm just rushing to cook faster so you can see how fast you really can cook this. But everything does not need a lot of oil. Add some water. Plain old water. It's okay. We're going to lighten you up, Baton Rouge. Look at that. That's like a vegetable boil, huh? All that goodness in there. You see that broth starting to come down there? I'm going to add a little bit more of the Creole garlic because since it's not high in
sodium, you can add as much or as little as you like. Now here comes the good part. Shrimp. I like cooking with shrimp. So this is a shrimp eggplant dish. Shrimp does not take long to cook, so you do your vegetables first, and then just put it on here like a little stir fry. And we are gonna be good to go. Look at that. Now, when you want something to cook fast and you're on a griddle, spread the food out. Don't pile it all together and then think that everything's gonna cook, because guess what? The food that's on the top, you're not giving it a chance to cook. So you wanna spread it out. Or I am cooking your breakfast. Right, how did you know I was cooking your breakfast?
I don't know, what is that?
I don't know. I just went shopping in the market. We have some eggplant here. No, this is eggplant. This is tomatoes. Got a little bit of shrimp going on in here.
I wish you could.
So you're gonna stay and hang. This is shrimp and grits. And you know we do the shrimp and grits all the time. All right. See, that's what you do. Good to see you too. Thank you. Yeah, we are getting back out. I'm gonna throw my shameless plug in there. If you're not vaccinated, get vaccinated. That way you can come on out, you can shop the market, you can do all this good stuff. Look at this. So we are about 3 minutes away from culinary goodness, fresh from the market. Gulf shrimp. This is not an import. We're not doing imports, okay? When you're buying your seafood, shop local. Buy Gulf shrimp. Why shop and import something that you don't have to? Sometimes you may need that, but if you don't have to, buy your things local. That's what I do. That's what I love about Louisiana. We are taken care of by land, by sea. We are taken care of right here. You have the best of everything. And for those of you that know it, you know. So introduce someone to shopping the market, buying fresh, eating fresh, okay? All right. Mariah, you ready for me? Okay. Can I get a little bit of hollandaise sauce? You're gonna try this, right? Look at that. If your food is pretty, that's half the battle right there, okay? Okay. We make our own hollandaise in-house. Get that on there. Get that on there. I'm gonna wilt the spinach right there. Darlene is licking her lips behind the scenes. That's all right. I got enough for everybody. Look at that. It's almost wilted. Don't want to take it down too much. All farm fresh, right off the grill. Poached egg. Farm fresh yellow stone ground grits. And we are done. That's how you do that. There you go.
It's been great to be able to share with you today everything that happens with the farmers market week in and week out, and really tell you a little bit more about Breda and our organization and what we do for the community. So we hope you've enjoyed seeing the scenes from the market, from the farms, and hearing how much people appreciate and love this community resource.